Got the Green Bay Packers going into town to take on the Cleveland Browns in this week 3. Yeah, week 3 matchup franchise. Green Bay is 2-0. Browns are 1-1. Browns are coming off of a terrible loss in the last game. Who was that? Denver Broncos. Man, they took it to the Browns. They are not playing.
From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Let's go, Cleveland.
For the visiting Packers, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of the season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Here's the Cleveland offense,
Come on, Baker.
and here's Baker Mayfield.
And Baker threw a ton of interceptions last game. He threw 4 interceptions last game.
Wanted to play against me last week as well.
Man,
trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side.
We went into last game.
Yeah, had 4 of those.
No
interceptions.
interceptions. We got 4. Man, that's horrible. We have to try to turn this around this game. Be a little more focused.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Another first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Hunt. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. It's complete to Grant.
Work, Grant.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. And that'll be a shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Mike 42.
They run. Chubb. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 9 carries, 54 yards.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
From the 31, Mayfield. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku.
1st down.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going
We got to take it to Green Bay.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
First and goal from the 3. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point.
Austin Seibert. All right.
Make it 7-0 Browns. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run.
Nick Chubb always finishing something off with a touchdown run.
Set now to kick this one
Get it.
away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football.
Let's go. Jadeveon Clowney forced that fumble.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize.
Jadeveon Clowney hit stick and work.
Guy fielding a kick. You don't hear
Clowney.
tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
That's how you do it, boy.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
2 runs in a row, but only
right,
2
Beckham.
yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Mayfield from the gun on third down.
Oh!
Tipped and intercepted.
Oh!
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
I threw that run. I messed that up.
Threw an opening, and there he goes.
Yeah, I screwed that
into
up,
the
man.
end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season,
I'm not sure.
It's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this,
Those
play cards
players,
against this guy in the locker
best
room.
football player in the world, Messi. I never heard of these people. But I think the best, I don't know who the best player in the world
here
is.
For the point after.
I mean, it's hard to choose the best.
So these teams
Well,
match
you say
touchdowns here in
football
the first
player.
quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
It's hard
so the defense
to choose that because, you know, you got different positions.
But then returning it to the
You
end zone
know,
for the pick 6.
I don't know. It's hard. That was a difficult question. My favorite football player would probably
So
be.
we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
My favorite running back would be
Here comes Grant on
right
the
now would
return.
be Kareem Hunt.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers, can I get your autograph, man?
I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And 6.
Now Mayfield.
What the fuck?
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, They like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Incomplete.
Why do they keep... God, what is going on in this game, man? He's about to run the ball, man. Because I don't know what's going on.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
And it felt like
2005.
He got everyone involved last week.
Man, Rodgers been around.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown
he
pass.
Turned into a great quarterback.
Doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions.
Gotta say,
that's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job.
I wish I would have got Taki a lot of playing time last year.
Reacting and taking the right path to the ball.
You're going to get it this year, bro.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Got him.
Taken down. Back at his own 7. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that.
Big Sheldon.
A team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them.
That's how
they play a game within the game, and you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Seven, our score after 1.
7-7.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys in great field position, probably near midfield or better.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Returnable for Grant. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I had to outrun Buddy, man. You about to get me. I had to lose some yards of games. Does that make any sense?
A little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake
but
things?
They actually didn't lose.
What you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something
well,
else.
And maybe
just have to run back so I can run forward.
From one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Yeah, throw that out of bounds.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted.
Go out there and get this boy.
If they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Preston Smith. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. 3rd and long for Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles.
He's on Aaron Rodgers' ass.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of 1st downs and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for. Marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers making the catch is Sternberger, and they get him down.
Man, buddy just did not want to go down. This is retarded, man.
There and a 1st down.
Come on, defense, stand up, man.
From the gun, Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. 7 yards the pickup there.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
Mac Wilson.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Big Myles Garrett.
Here's J.K. Scott now. He'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
That was a great defensive stand.
Here comes Grant on the return. He juked him.
Grant's super fast, man.
13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 39, Mayfield flush to his right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage
back
at the 43-yard line.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
1:55 left to go in the first half of
but I'm
play.
down on the 20, I bet. Oh, on the 1, okay. I thought I had my foot on the motherfucking
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to
end zone.
Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from
They
earlier
running.
today in the NFL.
Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground
Safety.
with Jones.
Safety.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Get back there. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Come on, Grant.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
I tried to take.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop
And I give it right back to
boy,
him.
what a tough spot they're in.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a good gain of 11.
I tried to take off before I got the ball.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Jay Sternberger, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run.
Man, I did some of the goofiest stuff ever, man.
The extra point up and good, and the lead is up to 5. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That would.
And they'll get him down inside.
We need a touchdown.
At the 27.
What the hell? Let's go. Yeah.
Kareem Hunt and
a
the
minute left.
Making their way back out there.
Higgins,
he's just been looking for some
go grab this,
I'm
homie.
not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Man, he ain't
Sometimes
open.
you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield got his man complete over the middle. That's Grant. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And this one's incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. But it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Mayfield with it once more. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they are going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I got 2 timeouts.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. That is caught inside the 5. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Man, we on the 3-yard line. You know I'm going for the touchdown. I ain't about to kick a field goal.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Browns have retaken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take. Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead is now 2. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was the visiting Patriots come in and get the victory on the road. A field goal, the difference. 17-14, the final. From there, we'll keep the Florida theme going as we head north to check on the Jags at home in Jacksonville. And it was the visiting LA Rams who get the victory in that one. Jamal Williams, a touchdown run in the victory. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there, between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Bucks. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. You're set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
keep
plotting
the
for
pressure.
this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Brown got
You
to
don't
keep
go
the
away
pressure
from
on
what you did
Aaron
before
Rodgers.
because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
Same as he
wrinkles
did.
and counters.
Same as
because
we
you know
did
they'll make some adjustments.
First half.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll scratch out only about a
Very
yard
open,
up to
Joe.
the 32.
I need you,
And
buddy.
a timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Left wrist. Who's this backup? That's a tackle. Andrew Billings. Okay. 325. All right, Andrew, you about to get some PT, buddy.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers, and that is incomplete. So it appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Browns to take over. They've got the lead here, trying to make amends for that loss last week against the Denver Broncos. They start this drive now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that loss to Denver was crazy, man.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Mayfield gives this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A gain of 3, second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield.
David and Njoku, you suck, man.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about moments in this game.
Seen him cutting across the middle. He's by himself.
And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 21.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing. And that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3. Just get the ball right to the receiver.
It's the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step like you're driving off the line of scrimmage. Get the defensive back on his heels. Get the ball out to the receiver. And he does the rest.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Hunt. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Hunt.
8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
It's our house.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert.
Our house.
Coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And that makes it a 9-point game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they blitz coming, and down he goes. Christian Kirksey. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22
barbecuing right by us because that smoke coming right now.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Packers' 32-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 25. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
At the 25-yard line.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Number 24.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Savage on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, and that'll bring
what up, Cody?
Down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had
What's up, man? I don't keep it like
different target
if I ain't talking, I don't keep
but
it.
He made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
What's going on, though, bro?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First target, 1st catch, and a 1st down. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Browns add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Throwing, Mayfield. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now, the work he's getting.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back.
Get a
Don't save it
defense.
for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Get ready. He's checking.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
3rd and 2.
9
1.
yards,
All
not
right.
quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And James has it. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
To Jesse James.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. But it'll be second down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again. Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's 3rd down. And again, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Ooh. Billings, he hurt? Wow, you just got in the game,
All
bro.
right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he will get...
Let me see what bro, who's Billings back up. Taylor or Claiborne. Claiborne is Shavidi. That's crazy.
This into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
Devin Funchess. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within one score. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And some strong running. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Maybe make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Mayfield to throw it. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb.
Come on, Nick.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. His carry there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now Rodgers in the pack. Down by 11, 57 seconds to go. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and I think the Browns got it. They did. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 30.
He got tired, man. Myles Garrett got tired.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Cleveland, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Pittsburgh Steelers come to town. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.